In this video, I'm flying American Airlines Boeing 787 from Philadelphia to Lisbon, which was supposed to be an 8-hour journey, turned into a 30-hour journey. And at the end, I'll rate this flight from S tier to F tier. So buckle up, because this is going to be a fun ride. Welcome to Philadelphia International Airport, one of American Airlines' largest hubs in the United States. This hub primarily was used by U.S. Airways before the merger in 2015. Now, because I came on a connecting flight, I did not have to go through security, so let's just get to it. Now, at the time of filming this, I did not know that our flight was going to be delayed 22 hours, and American Airlines was going to give us no notice whatsoever. So enjoy the random plane spotting clips I took until I randomly switch over to the next day at the American Airlines check-in. And we're back at Philadelphia International Airport. So enough with the plane spotting, let's just get straight to boarding. And this is our hub for the next 8 hours, 26A. Luckily, I got a window seat when we got rescheduled. A very good sized tray table that folds out and folds in. A very reflective in-flight entertainment screen. Probably the best legroom I've seen in a long time, but a very disgusting tray table with different things on it. Headphones. Now it looks like we started pushback.
Welcome to American Airlines. A lei dos Estados Unidos proíbe.
And here's our full takeoff out of Philadelphia International Airport. Takeoff, they gave us these pretzels. They also have a blanket and a pillow for us because this is a red-eye flight. So for the little bit that the sun's up, enjoy the views. A pillow was alright, but with a very scratchy and disposable cover. About an hour into the flight, they came around with meals. The options were noodles or chicken. I decided to get the noodles. The meal also had these wooden American branded utensils. And of course, with a choice of drink, I finished this all. It was all amazing. And yeah, pretty good airplane food, surprisingly. One feature my half-delusional brain in 4 hours into a flight thought was cool was that you could turn on the lights from the screen. Now time for a loo review. Good bathroom. Good loo. Nothing really to talk about. Good loo. But on the way back, I wanted to talk to you about how I'm going to be using the tier system to rate this flight. So make sure you wait till the end because I will be rating this flight from S tier to F tier. The next thing I knew, I actually fell asleep and I woke up to this beautiful sunrise on the coast of Europe. And then we got the light breakfast they described. I'm not very much of a yogurt person, so I am kind of biased at this breakfast. It wasn't my favorite, but it must have been good for more people. And our sun is really appearing now, and we're only around an hour away from our destination. And here's our descent into Lisbon Airport. For some weird reason, on descent, water started dripping on me. And here's our landing at Lisbon Airport. Lisbon only has one runway, and we landed on the east side. And we have arrived at Lisbon Airport, the home of Tap Air Portugal. You may now switch your smaller handheld up devices. If you didn't know this already, Lisbon Airport's planning to close by late 2030s because it's overcrowded. And since it's so overcrowded, most gates are on the ground where you have to go take stairs to go to the terminal. Luckily, we got one of those gates. I say luckily because normally you get these cool views of the aircraft right next to you. Something that I do think is brutal, though, is this WestJet 737 flying all the way from Canada. But don't leave yet, because now it's time to rate our flight and the S to F tier system to get the overall rating of tonight's flight. So we have 8 ratings today, and then of course the overall ranking. We'll start off first with the in-flight entertainment. The in-flight entertainment was good and all, but it didn't have many movies, and we weren't even supposed to have internet on the first flight, but then we ended up when we got rescheduled, so that's why it's going into B tier. The next thing we had was seat comfort. The seats were really good, but on an 8-hour flight, I didn't get much sleep, and it was a red eye, so it'll go into C tier. Next, we got the amenities. The amenities were actually really good on our flight. Only thing we wouldn't get was an amenity kit, but you obviously get that in first class and stuff, so it deserves A tier. The airplane food was really good, especially dinner, but obviously, like I said earlier, I'm a little biased because I'm not really a yogurt or fig bar guy, and that's what we got for breakfast and no other options, so B tier. And like I said in the video, the loo was good. Nothing really to say about it. It deserves A tier. Now we're getting into less about the flight and more about the service of the airline in general. First, we're getting into on-time performance, and you already know this. This is going into F tier, 22-hour delay, not really good. Next, we're going into customer service. I do have to say customer service was really bad. They didn't tell us anything whatsoever about the flight and everything getting delayed, but I do have to say the flight attendants were nice and stuff, so that does bump this up to I don't know, C tier. And now we go into cost. The flight actually was pretty expensive. It was around $1,200. It's what you would expect for a transatlantic flight, but also we got delayed and stuff, so they only gave us like a $12 voucher and stuff for food during that 22-hour delay. So I would give that a D tier. And now when we add these all up, the overall ranking is B tier, which honestly is not that bad. So guys, make sure you guys tell me in the comments if you want me to do this for my next flight review. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.